Oh, I did it. Yay me. Got it. Okay. Zach. I need Peter Hen. Oh. We just need, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We just need one more. Jeff Barker. So what I do, and this is just, I mean, you're going to come up with your own way, but I do everything. I have like a folder for every meeting. Okay. And then they're all in here. And then I just write everything on here. Okay. So it's just in one spot. So like, then it's just, this is just me. So like I write down like committee members that are here. It's Connie. And Zach. And we said, so Peter. And then I do staff. So it would be like Robin, Siobhan, Mary, Rebecca. Yeah, so these are, I have the, yeah, so Jeff Barker's not here yet. I have the 2 people from BOCES in the waiting room. Whenever you're ready to let me, I can let them in. But you have a quorum.
Okay, so we'll call this meeting to order. Executive committee. We need to approve the minutes from the last executive committee meeting.
I'll move it, Anita.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Why don't we let them in?
Okay.
This is BOCES 1 and 2, right?
BOCES
Yeah.
1 and 2. We have Jill and Mike. Jill's with BOCES 2 and Mike is with BOCES 1.
Yes. Mike and Jill, how are you this morning?
Doing well, thanks. How about you?
All right. Now, you all can flip a coin to see who goes first. You know, we don't have to have BOCES 1 or BOCES 2. You all flip a coin.
No problem. Jill and I already talked about this ahead of time, and she's going to be doing the majority of the speaking.
Okay, Jill. How you been, Jill?
I'm doing okay. Actually working through some attendance issues today, but we're hanging in there.
Okay.
So yeah, I just want, and like Mike said, we just touched base and wanted to give you a little reminder about our program. I'm not sure if any of you are new to us, but we've been running the same program in collaboration with MCIDC in the county since the summer of 2012. The only summer that we haven't run it was the year before last, that first summer that COVID had hit us. So we've got a really good history, great success with the program. It started here on the west side. We ran it for a number of years. And then when Len Hall transitioned from Monroe 2 over to Monroe 1, he replicated it a year later at Monroe 1. So we've been running it across the county. Mike, how many years have you had it? Do you recall?
Yeah, we started it in 2017.
Okay, so we've had it in the county since 2012, and we've had 2 versions of it since 2017. That allowed us to accommodate more students, obviously, and to market it a little more strongly across the county, having the 2 different sites. It's open to high school students. Both organizations, Monroe 1 and Monroe 2, expect the students to have already successfully completed algebra. That's a requirement that they've passed algebra 1 in high school. So that does allow students who are in 8th grade and accelerated to participate if they choose to, because quite often accelerated students take that algebra course in 8th grade. We find that our success is probably strongest with the 9th and 10th grade population. And I can say that because last year we piloted a different structure. So last year, Monroe 1 was under construction and they did not have access to their machining lab. MCC was not able to accommodate them for the summer because of COVID restrictions and other things. So we hosted both sessions here at Monroe 2 last year. We hosted Monroe 1's session and our own. So we had 6 weeks of same, Because we knew it was going to be in the one location, we brainstormed and we decided, we've talked about having kind of like a same 2.0 or an option available to students who've already taken it or who are older. So we kind of piloted that last year. And here at Monroe 2, we continued to focus on incoming 9th and 10th graders, where while Mike and his team focused more on the older students. Anyone from an incoming junior or senior, even possibly we were open to students who had graduated and had not completed our programs. What we found is that we still had more interest with the younger students. I think in hindsight, we're competing with summer jobs, with too many social activities once you get your driver's license. I'm not sure, but we seem to have much more interest from the 9th and 10th grade population. So this year, we're going back to both sites being able to host, and we're going to replicate the program on both sides of the county. So Mike and his team is opening up to any high school student. We're opening up to any high school student. We'll kind of cater to our sides, if you will, who lives on each side of the county, but we don't restrict it. Like sometimes it makes more sense for a student to come to our side only because their parent works over here, like on this side of the city, and it might be easier for them to transport. So between Mike and I, we will work out anyone in Monroe County where it makes sense for them to attend. But we're each marketing on our side of the city to our component districts.
Each program, how many students?
We're both comfortable with something in the low 20s, depending on the student population. We do look at who's interested and their age, their background. But right, Mike, do you have anything more specific that you would say?
We're a little bit less than that. We're closer to like 16 to 20 as opposed to 20 plus. Our lab, I think, is a little bit smaller than yours.
Jill, what is the highest number that you've ever had in the class? I can't recall.
Yep, I'll pull those numbers up. I have it open here. So last year was our largest, actually. We had 24 here at Monroe 2 BOCES. And we did have 2 teachers, right? 24 kids is way too many who've never been on a machine for any one adult to keep them safe and keep them engaged. So we did expand to 2 teachers just in our 3-week session last year. For a number of years, both Monroe 1 and Monroe 2 have had 2 adults involved. Typically, it was a teacher and then someone we called like an assistant or an aide.
Right.
Yeah.
I've seen that in your budget. Yeah.
Yep. So, so last year we had the opportunity to have 2 teachers. So Anthony McCullough from Edison taught out here with us in our session. So we had 2 teachers on staff. So that's why we could accommodate the 24 students. Prior to that, our highest that made it through the whole summer with us was 18. And I think, Mike, you've been right around that, like right between 15 and 20, like you said.
Yeah, last year I think we started with 16, but right before the program kicked off, about 3 of them weren't viable. They ended up canceling at the last minute. So I think we ran with like 13 last year.
Yeah, and we've been as low as we had a couple of years closer to 10. Just like we might have 15 enrolled, but then come summertime they've failed something and have to take summer school, or the family vacation conflicts and they thought it'd be okay to only come to 1 week. That kind of thing. So we're pretty strict about they really need to be here for the full 3 weeks because of the MCC credit and because so much content is covered in just one day that in order for us to keep the students safe and to keep them engaged, we really need to have the kids here every day. We can't make up a day's worth of instruction if a kid's absent. Well, one day we can probably muddle through, but if they miss 2 or 3 days, that's way too much for us to ask our teachers to catch the students up on in such a short time frame. We only really provide instruction Monday through Thursday because both programs use Friday for touring local advanced manufacturing facilities. That has been a huge plus in the program. We get lots of great feedback from the students and families about that, and from our business partners. They love hosting these students. They love having access to that younger population to kind of start planting the seed and to start changing some of those stereotypes about advanced manufacturing. We've had parents go on the field trips with us. I think we've even had a couple district staff members choose to join us if they're available on a Friday. So that's been really powerful to get us out into some of our local employers. And so that's every Friday. And then that final Friday at the end of 3 weeks, we have, when it was acceptable and we could get on campus, we toured the Applied Tech Center at MCC to show students where they could continue their machining education if they chose to after high school.
So both programs, $20,000 apiece?
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Are there any questions for Jill or Mike?
That's the same funding
answered
request
this night.
as last year, correct? Oh, I'm sorry, Lynn. Go ahead.
No, Jill, she may have answered this and I didn't hear. I'm just curious, of the students that have taken place in these programs, how many have gone on to be employed at all the different manufacturing companies in the area? This is a program, by the way, Jill and Mike, just so you know, I wholeheartedly support this because our manufacturers just need people. And it's a wonderful, wonderful profession. So, but I'm just curious as to the number of students that have been placed in the various manufacturing companies that we have here.
No, fair question. And that's exactly like, that would be a measure of success. Unfortunately, we have a lot of anecdotal information because the students don't all enroll with us and we do not have a way to track them after the summer camp. So we know we've had students come to SAME and then enroll in our programs here at the CTE centers. I know I have 2 right now in my program that had taken SAME in prior years when they were younger. Mike, I don't know if you know that.
We've
so
had
that's
7 that have taken SAME that have ended up enrolling in the program. And I know our percentage is really good for students going on to post-secondary or getting a job. Actually, it favors more towards the getting a job as it does to going on to college.
Yeah, I remember when
you
we
so much.
first, yeah, when we first decided to fund this, that was one of the things is that we knew that we really couldn't track because we're getting students at a young age also too. But this is the 10th year of the program, you know, nice anniversary. And almost all of the students that we could determine at least had the opportunity to increase their skill set. And we thought that it was worthwhile doing. Just a side note, we tried to even emulate this in the city school district, but there was just too much red tape to do that. The program does at least excite you on an entry that if you wanted to take up advanced manufacturing, this would give you a good start to do that. So are there any more questions for Mike or Jill?
I'm really supportive of it too. I would just say along the lines of Lynn's question, to consider, you know, getting that contact information, phone numbers, cell phones where you can text to try and stay in touch with these people post-program. You know, I think it'd be powerful if somebody had moved on and was doing something in NCC, came back for a quick visit during the program. But that kind of data would be, I think, really helpful to us on the funding side.
Okay.
Yeah, fair request. And I'll, you know, between Mike and I, we'll see if we can go back and even reach out to some of our former participants and get a team together to work on that. It's worth a shot. We'll see what we can get, see where they are, because some of them will be 10 years out.
Yeah, maybe there's a way to find some successes with the program being that long. So the executive committee is having you all to come to present to us so we can present to the board. But we need a motion from the executive committee to move the funding for BOCES 1 and BOCES 2.
I'll move it, Hanif.
We need a second.
I'll second, Peter.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So we've recommended it, and we will have to send this to the board to have discussion on it at our Wednesday meeting.
Hanif, I did ask them to attend the Wednesday board meeting,
Yes,
so they'll be there.
yeah. Okay, all right, well, you get a chance to present before the board and see what they say, you know? I don't think we can do any arm twisting or anything, but I think most of the board members know of the program. and we're proud to have funded it for the last 10 years. So I think it's dear and near to programs that we have funded over the years. This is one of the ones that we really can really hang our hopes high on. So
I just wanted to chime in quickly and say that Robin and I enjoyed attending one of the graduation ceremonies last year, and we'd love to continue to participate and can bring those opportunities up with the county executive as well.
Absolutely. I don't know that we've locked in the location yet. I know we've been talking about that because we hosted it here last year just because MCC was still not open. The campus wasn't open, but wherever we are, we'll be sure to invite you.
Thank you.
when are the graduation ceremonies? When do you hold them?
It is at the end of the 3 weeks. So let's see, I got to get the date for you. It's hanging on my, just 1 second.
I want to make sure I'm not asleep on that day.
July 29th. I had to go get my flyer.
Okay, all right.
Yep, so July 29th, it's a Friday.
All right, well, we'll see you all Wednesday.
Okay,
All right.
awesome.
Robin,
Thank
is there
you.
any other business?
There's no business for this, no other business for this committee. No.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Well,
everyone.
Anna, welcome back.
Anna,
Thank you
welcome
so
back.
much.
Good to see
You look
you.
great.
Yeah.
Good to see you too. Thank you.
All right, thank you, everybody. See you Wednesday.
So how's Walter doing? Good?
He's great. He's putting on a lot of weight. He's a happy boy. Thank
Oh,
you.
boy. All right.
All right. Take
You
care.
have to bring
everybody.
pictures on Wednesday, Anna.
There
Certainly
you
will.
go. All
Thank
right. Take
All
care.
right. Bye-bye.
So
All
I'm
right.
just gonna remind you that we are gonna do Zoom on Wednesday. We have until the end of this week to continue being Zoom. So I figured we might as well just stay Zoom one more
End of the
time.
month. End of
We
the
had-
month, right?
It was actually till the end of this, it was like the 16th, right, Barry?
Yeah, it
Oh, the
expired
16th? Yeah,
after April 15th. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and the board packet will go out very soon. I did it Thursday night and then I was off on Friday going to Virginia and I literally lost what I did. So I have to start all over, which is
Oh,
great. 'cause I'm so
no.
strong how to do it. I know it's on me, but whatever. You'll have it soon. Sorry.
Oh. All right, Sharon, you heard that, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
got it. We got it.
Okay, thanks, and everyone, enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Thank
Great
you.
day, guys.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Oh, wait a minute, excuse me, we need a motion to adjourn.
I'll do it, Hanif.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, all right. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.